let's get into this mess. I've not made content like this before. I don't know how to do it. I'll turn off the music though. That's definitely a start. Okay. So, this entire situation started when this man right here, Quantum TV, made a video about a very popular game, Elden Ring, which is FromSoft property. The issue is I can't find a re-upload of the actual video because I wanted to watch each video chronologically of how they came out, just to kind of get a sense of everything that's going on. So instead of that, I guess we're going to go to the next person. But basically, Quantum TV is a review channel for, well, TVs and other things.
Today we're going to kick things off using...
Shut up. Why is it showing... Okay, that's weird. But he does, you know, reviews, he does stuff like that. Which, cool, that's good, that's fine. Review channels exist. But... what is it doing? Sorry, my phone's being weird. But when it comes to, like, review channels like this, you know, they normally get talked about by other channels, which, you know, happens. And that's where we get this video.
It's always a great thing.
From TheActMan, who makes actually good content. Let me see if I can't find the one specifically. This guy. Yeah, it is. Because I don't want to watch... No offense, Actman, I don't want to watch through the entire video.
Alright.
Alright.
Today I'll be giving you guys a review of Elden Ring. Essentially, I don't buy this game. The name of the game should not be called Elden Ring. The name of the game should be called You Die. Again and again and again.
I suppose if you never get good, then yeah, you'll keep dying.
Because that's all you're really going to spend most of your time doing. You're going to die because the game has no easy difficulty. The difficulty spikes when you get to certain bosses. It's so unfair that you'll find yourself spending so many hours losing time away from your life. So I would say this game is for somebody who really is...
Okay, so... I like FromSoft games. I've played all of them but Bloodborne at this point in time. And Demon's Souls. I don't have Demon's Souls yet. The entire point of FromSoft games is to be a brutal RPG. Like, it's made its own, like... Oh my god, I'm getting feedback in my own freaking... Stop it. Are we good? Are we good? It's like... You if you're playing a Souls game, you know what you are signing up for. It's like if you that's a good example of this. It's like buying a cookie and expecting it to be salty. It's something like that, and getting upset that it is sweet instead of salty, even though you bought the cookie knowing cookies are sweet.
Looking for a sandbox. They have no family, no friends, no life, and they have literally thousands of hours to grind away.
Why?
Not game reviews. It's too hard.
This is a game made for people without families. Fuck you, orphans. You probably... I can't understand why this guy was getting flack.
They have no family, no friends, no life.
You are maidenless.
Where do you
Oof.
come up with this?
That-
Do you just get out of bed in the morning and you're like...
That is fair, actually. Why? So, I can understand insulting the game. Same people who can get past Cuphead tutorial in over 10 minutes. So, I can get past you kind of reviewing the game and all that, you know, like saying, hey, I didn't like this, I didn't like this. But if you start insulting a fan base of anything, you're no longer reviewing a game. You are insulting people. That's what you are doing.
I'm gonna be a fucking asshole today.
When you die, you lose
That
everything.
caught me
you
off guard.
collected. Everything. That means you start over, so leveling up is extremely hard because of the nature of the game and its difficulty level, and it's not fun. There's nothing fun about this game for somebody who is new to the franchise.
And that's kind of the crux of the issue, right? This is what I try to do when I criticize a game or a series that I'm not all that familiar with. I'm much softer about my criticisms. Have an understanding that there's fans that know more about this series than you do, so make it clear you're coming from an outsider perspective, and maybe try not to flame the audience. You know, because maybe you want your own audience to grow, and if you're being an asshole, it might be kind of hard. Quantum, just some food for thought.
Fair.
And then you look at the graphic style. It's a joke. It is literally a joke. And then
Sorry, guys, Elden Ring's graphic style is a joke. You can't see me. Well, you can see my hand pointing to the screen. I don't know why I do that.
graphic style. It's a joke. It is like last gen being sold for new gen. Like, I don't understand, like, who they made this game for, where, like, you want low frame rates, but that for me, that's a massive deal breaker. I'm a massive motion buff, and to do something like that is unacceptable.
That was a cool kill. I'm sorry. That was a cool kill. Anyway.
Complaining about the frame rate is a valid criticism. Should that...
Yeah, okay. Frames got fixed, I think. I still have frame rate issues. But it's an actual criticism.
The
Yeah.
biggest factor in your review? Probably not, but I'll give that to you.
Most of your time in the open world is spent just, like, running around kind of aimlessly, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games where, like, it's so spread out. The map is so big, you're going to spend a lot of time
Does he not
running
like
around
Minecraft?
in a very open field that doesn't necessarily have a particular purpose for being that open.
You're gonna spend a lot of time running around a very open field. What's that? You said it's an open world game? What's an open world game again?
I'd like
On the spot with that Sam.
there to be a purpose to almost everything. Like, everything is interactable and things like that, but it just doesn't feel like that.
The game is very interactable. You can roll into just about everything. You can blend in with the scenery around you using a particular item. Certain landscapes will actually be destroyed throughout a boss fight. The game's very interactable. It sounds like you haven't played it much.
And I think without spoiling any parts of the story, which is lackluster by the way, I think that will be as honest as anyone's going to be about this product. I don't know who they made it for.
Who did they make Elden Ring for? It couldn't possibly be the 12 million people that bought it within 3 weeks.
Fair. I
couldn't
bought it
speak lowly enough about
immediately.
this game. I don't recommend it, and I think if you're smart, you'll just play something else.
If I can find something good to say about Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Vanguard...
You can find something good about Call of Duty Vanguard? That's impressive. I didn't like Vanguard.
There's hope for everything. Find something good to say.
That's the review. Take it or leave it.
Okay, so that was
Okay,
terrible.
so that's the edited video of... Because Actman had to edit the video, I assume. Because this didn't have what I thought it did. So, let me go ahead, see if I can't pull up the correct one. Because there's one specific part of the video that Quantum TV got upset about.
Today I'll be giving you guys a review of
Let me see if I
Elden
can't
Ring.
find it.
Essentially, I don't buy this game. The name of the game should not be called Elden Ring. The name of the game should be called You Die. Again and again and
Let's see
again.
if I
Because
can
that's all you're
find
really
the
going to
video.
spend most of your time doing. You're going to die because the game has no... Oh boy.
Oh boy!
So
Oh,
as you
here's
guys
the
know, I
original
did a
one.
review
Okay.
on Elden Ring. That didn't go very well, apparently, for some people. So,
Oh, wait, no,
I'm
this
seeing
is
some
something
backlash
else.
now that I wanted to address with some of you, because a lot of you are not only being childish, but I don't think you're actually seeing this.
Oh, this is the other Actman video. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But, so, from what I understand, after this video, and Actman does a better job of explaining what happens.
Hi everyone, I'm the act attorney here.
and we're gonna watch through this entire video. But basically, Quantum TV decides, I don't like the video that you posted about me. I'm going to copyright claim it and strike it, because fuck you. Because you can't get any more petty than that. And he did it because it used his stuff, and even though it linked the video and all that, he decided to still strike it because it insulted him, I guess.
It is to meet all of you today. I am so thrilled and excited. Today, we're going to be talking about copyright abuse and why filing false copyright take counts is considered perjury, which is a crime under U.S. law, section 512F of the DMCA. How's that for an intro?
That's a great intro.
Never gonna be doing something like that again.
You guys literally sound like
abuse victims, right?
So I would say this game is for somebody. They have no family, no friends, no life. I'm not sorry. I don't like Elden Ring players. They're nasty people. The players are losers. And you want to literally just start rolling with all these claims and accusations. Literally living up to every gamer stereotype that you could possibly imagine. And you want to literally prove my point by being that literally
he's
loser.
not
You're literally like a shut-in loser that like does this. And these people are literally like, bro, like they are literally scumbags. They like literally the textbook definition of like a bad human being. Like, you know, you want to sit there and you want to act like I'm some bad human being, you can get bent, dude. Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing.
This is really good editing. I'm just saying this is really good editing.
Maybe that's why you don't have a ring on your finger. Maybe that's why your kids aren't around you. Because maybe there's something wrong with you. At the end of the day, go kill yourself. Because maybe there's something wrong with you.
A game that's not for everyone isn't the game that should be made.
Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Now, you see, this is why I wished I could find the actual full video that Quantum TV made. Because a lot of it that I've found, a lot of the stuff has been cut out. Because, well, honestly, what he said is bad. Like, bad.
Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
Maybe there's something wrong with you. Literally look at what you're doing. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Alright, I'm recording this after the fact just to give a fair warning. A lot of the stuff I'll be showing and reading in this video is pretty offensive. None of it comes from me, and trust me, it all has a point. So, here we are. You take the blue pill, click off this video, go to bed, wake up, everything's the same. You take the red pill, and I show you just how deep the rabbit hole goes.
I'm kind of...
Court is now in session. A false
That's a good
copyright strike and takedown request was recently filed against my channel. Take a guess by who? Matt Haas. Nope. Derek Savage. Nope. Quantum TV.
You guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV? Have your fun at this point. I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think it's fun?
The star of my Elden Ring hot takes video. If you haven't watched it, it'll be linked in the description. That video is going to remain public.
Good.
And it will remain public forever.
Good.
So since, what is his name here? TheActMan? Never heard of you. And we're going to go over your so-called hot takes, which contains a lot of stolen footage.
Oh, wait, did he go... Oh, wait, now I need to see if I can't find this before I continue watching that. Let's see here. See if I cannot find it. Okay, so this is... I know. It's great. Actually, I think it's this right here.
So as of late, a lot of fake accounts have been making a lot of posts as me, and I predict it'll get worse. Now, these accounts are being taken as factually words that I've said and statements that I've said. So I'm just kind of here to let you guys know that people that hate me will absolutely say whatever they want. And again, it probably is going to get worse because nobody cares about checking where this stuff came from. And so as a result, I've been getting a barrage of hate comments from, of course, public opinion based off of these people that seem to want to run with fake comments. Now, the people who are behind this know full and well what they're doing, and they know the kind of damage that it can cause when you cause rumors. They even know and have been made aware that there are Quantum TV impersonators as they pretend like it's not happening and everything is fake, wasn't hacked, and all that stuff that they claim. They know impersonations are out there. I want you to pay attention to
Why does he go from the right ear to the left ear? I hate that.
It's not hard to see that this is somebody trolling, but this is how it happens. This is how rumors become fact in the minds of the uneducated.
You're bullying me because I'm black.
Oh, right, this is Mischief's video.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Dude.
No. I fucking predicted it.
So, Mischief is another person that Actman attempted to, I think Actman actually attempted to sue. Like, full-on sue. And from what I understand, Mischief is still a minor, like 17, which, you know, you can't exactly sue a minor. At least in the United States, you can't do that. Oh, is my stupid... I don't know if it's the headphones or my microphone that's giving me
You
feedback.
might have the race card, but I have Exodia.
No, please stop giving me feedback. Hold on. I don't know why it does this. But I bet you if I do this... and then change the properties... and actually change which microphone it comes out of. And now it's fixed. I don't know why it does that.
I'll double check that.
Yeah, double check that.
Alright, in fairness, that one is fake. I'll give you that one, Quantum. Yeah, I'll ban that account.
Oh, okay.
The only time in the stream it happened more face in my...
Okay.
That was
Okay, hold on.
Notice how easily fooled they are. One side of my face and my name, and that's all it takes to become the person saying whatever it is that they want to claim that I'm saying. And this isn't the only time in the stream it happened. It happened multiple times, but just to kind of establish what I'm talking about, I'll show you one more example. You can hunt for the rest in
Okay.
your 2-hour stream if you decide, but you are going to get a clear idea as to what's going on here after this next clip.
You're all mad that I put actual facts about everything. The game is trash.
Oh man, another
Okay,
fake account.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, how many people are
We can't, dude. If you just joined the call.
Like, exactly. Why would anyone want to impersonate him? Because it's fucking funny.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold on a second. His... Just for the sake of dismantling this specific argument, because I'm going to do that. So Quantum's argument with this is they decided Mischief and whoever else they were talking to was taking the fake accounts as real, but his second example was Mischief saying it was a fake account and disregarding it. Somebody correct me. Is that what's happening? I think that's what's happening. That's what it at least sounds like it's happening.
Now, if all that's not bad enough, I'm constantly getting text messages all the time about stuff like this kind of content being posted on things like Reddit. So, again, I have no idea what the hell's going on. But again, these kinds of comments with the Quantum TV name or profile picture that's ripped down and posted elsewhere or whatever ends up leading to hate comments. And I have so many of those, as you guys can clearly see. I mean, what the hell? It's an endless horde of stuck pigs, really. I mean, you guys really think you're doing something, but you're not. You guys aren't going to stop me from fighting for the consumer and doing what I've always done. If I have an opinion or a view on a product, and I tell you it's a bad product, or I tell you...
Okay, anyway, I don't think that was the right one. Oh, it may have been the right one. I actually legitimately do not know. But it looks like it is... That's... Yeah, it looks like that's the only... Yeah, because this is the only other overview he has. So yeah, okay, cool. So now we got that rest of that full context out of the way.
And which, by the way, I'll look into my options around getting that taken down.
Any further attempts to falsely copyright strike my channel will be met with a counter lawsuit in which I will clean you out.
When you start talking fair use, you are opening a legal battle because
Also,
you're telling the copyright owner.
This video that he's referencing, I can't find. Like, Quantum TV also took down this video. So I don't know... I don't know if Quantum TV got scared or if Actman actually got it taken down.
Owner, fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want.
Ooh. Ooh, is that real? Hold on. Is that real? Bu- 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 bu. I can't find his actual... Is this it? Let's see if I can't... Oh, I don't want to fucking sign into Twitter. Okay, I'm not seeing... Yeah, it probably did. I'm not seeing it. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Fuck you, I can do what I want.
I've also been
Probably got mass
updating
reported.
fans curious about this because it is a big deal, but follow me on Twitter. I've been posting stuff and details there.
Which
This has gotten so
I will be looking through Actman's Twitter because there's some good stuff in that.
far out of control, I have no choice but to unleash my true power as the act attorney. And although I have no legal authority as a lawyer, that's the end of that sentence. If you're curious about how copyright enforcement works on YouTube, Mudahar made a great video summing up the ramifications and what is actually at stake.
Again, once you file this claim, somebody else can counterclaim you, and then it becomes a legal issue. If it turns out that you're actually abusing this for your own benefit, just to hide criticism, and you've actually taken down legally fair use content, this bites you on your ass. This is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law. The law, okay? That includes fair use dealings, fair use law. If you were to take this video to a fucking courtroom, the judge would say this is fair use, okay? Even though fair use is a gray area.
You know, normally reacting or commentating on someone else's video as part of a critique falls under fair use.
Yes.
And generally speaking, pretty much
Great news. This falls under fair use. If Quantum TV doesn't like it, he can fight me.
everyone on this platform understands that, because if we didn't, then we would just be taking down other people's videos that we don't like all the time. And so, while editing the Hot Takes video, I made sure to edit as much of the original Quantum TV clips as I could.
Why I am very confident that what you guys do and your takedown journalism of other YouTubers.
I really wish I could find
is not
this
only
video,
not fair
too.
use, but it's YouTube's
This
textbook
is the
definition
same-
of cyberbullying and harassment.
Objection!
What I posted was fair use. And
I wonder
YouTube
if I
agrees
can-
with
okay,
me,
I'm gonna let
which
this
is why
play.
they rejected the copyright takedown.
Hey. Hold on a second. I want to let that on, but I'm gonna go try to find that other video.
Now keep in mind, in this legal document, not only is it false, but he didn't even bother to fill it out properly. The link to his video is missing, and he wrote the wrong title for the videos he was claiming. I have the original titles here. I will put them on screen. If you send a DMCA takedown notice that is both false and meant in bad faith, such as to harass or doesn't state a real claim, you have committed perjury.
Today we're gonna kick
You
things off.
posted these to YouTube. You can't file false claims and lie in the claim, you absolute moron. You can't beat the Act Attorney, man. I played all the Ace Attorney games. I played them all. In my last video, I said this. It's like a rabbit hole we don't even want to go down. Unfortunately, now we have to. Some people might ask, well, why are you making this video? Why are you giving him exposure? I understand your concerns, but this affects the entire YouTube platform. By the way, he's not gaining much of a following or viewership from all of this controversy, and my end goal is the termination of his YouTube channel for routinely abusing copyright, violating terms of service, and the YouTube community guidelines. All of this that is outlined, I'm going to show you evidence of how Quantum TV has violated all of it. But let's start at the beginning.
Amazing. Let's give a shout out to Mischief.
And there are all these people saying that I falsely attacked some young kid.
Everybody loves to put his age out. The moment I mention it, why are you so obsessed with his age? I don't care, he's a minor. Leave it alone.
For some reason, he's really obsessed with the age of Mischief.
Like, nobody gives a shit about his age. He's being a piece of garbage. People like Mischief, who apparently is a young child. Maybe Mischief's mother might want to get in on this.
What? All the negative press you've seen on me is because I reviewed a game once, didn't like it, some 16-year-old kid picked it up.
This is said 16-year-old. 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid from the UK.
Mischief,
Yeah.
the 16-year-old kid.
You're not some young 16-year-old kid on the internet. There was a 16-year-old kid. This kid. He's a 16-year-old. There's a 16-year-old kid.
Some
16-year-old
16-year-old
kid on the. Mischief is the chief orchestrator behind this entire thing. This is all about Mischief, who's orchestrating this, who's running to every YouTuber he can. And again, it's always orchestrated by this one little shit. He is whining and lying to everyone.
Let me see if I can't
I'm so
find.
fucking tired of this little kid. I swear to God, even with this motherfucker right now. All of this started because of some 16-year-old kid. This one little shit, Mischief.
Gonna sub
And
to
the thing that
Mischief
really
real
gets me
quick.
the most annoyed is it all started with Mischief. Like, nobody gives a shit about his age.
Quantum TV is right. This all started with Mischief. He uploaded a video critiquing Quantum's first review of Elden Ring. The man was not pleased.
Quantum TV is the exact type of channel which makes you consistently have to sit back and ponder the question, what the actual fuck is wrong with this man? Even though he himself is more than happy to poor shame people in now deleted replies to my community posts. I want to clear up one or two things regarding why I myself took down the video initially. First of all, at the time I simply said to myself, fuck this, I'll deal with it later, and so took it down.
So
That's
Mischief took his video
fair,
down because
honestly.
he didn't want to deal with that, and Quantum celebrated his victory and retract his claim.
You steal videos and you lie through your fucking teeth. This guy is going around to every YouTuber he can fucking find saying, he's saying I'm violating YouTube terms of service and he's bullying me. He's playing the fucking victim. Let me put this on the screen for every motherfucker right now that needs to see this shit. This little turd literally pulled his own video.
Yeah, because he probably doesn't want to get a fucking copyright strike.
But the damage and intent was made apparent to the rest of us.
I have
because
the other
we all
videos from Mischief
understand
too.
the gravity of using copyright against other content creators. This is something that will naturally draw people's attention, especially if it is being abused.
This is all about Mischief, who's orchestrating this, who's running to every YouTuber he can.
Objection!
Mr. TV, I'm afraid I must expose your ignorance. For you see, Mischief never orchestrated any attack against you. Take a look at this screenshot. Would you kindly take a look at this screenshot? I wouldn't recommend making a video on that Quantum guy. Well, Mr. TV, care to explain how Mischief could be orchestrating a cyberbullying campaign against you at the same time he's telling the rest of us not to go after you? Because I'd love to hear an explanation. Or do I smell a contradiction? You're only blaming Mischief for all of this because he made the first video. This has all been a facade to silence criticism about you. You have it backwards. Mischief didn't reach out to me. I reached out to him. As you can see in these DMs here, Make no mistake, Quantum, you're...
Here, give me 1 minute. I have to go to the bathroom. So let me go ahead and run an ad for you while I am gone.
Run, and they do.
1 moment. I am back. Hello. Alright, let's get back to this.
Takes were so bad. They were the worst I've ever seen. But you are the only one responsible for escalating the situation. You used your platform, your standing to routinely harass Mischief.
I mean, I'm so fucking tired of this little kid. I swear to God, I can't even with this motherfucker right now.
Third, right? I'm the bad guy here for telling some small punk that wants to steal from other people and just shit on him. Just absolutely shit on him.
Bro, the only one stealing is you because you're stealing everyone's fucking intelligence.
The fact that Mischief was 16, 17 just made it shittier because he's young. Because someone like that could easily be manipulated by someone like you. But that's a smart kid, man. I mean, he's only 16 years old and you couldn't get the best of him?
And a lot of these smaller channels, 200 subscribers, 400 subscribers, 4,000 subscribers, that tier...
4,000 is not small.
Amazing. Let's give a shout out to Mischief.
You know, that is a great
That's not
idea,
small.
Quantum. For once we agree on something. Everybody, go subscribe to Mischief. Let's get him to more...
Yeah, guys. This would walk. This was a month ago. The video keep cutting? My video or the other video? But guys, see, yeah, go sub to Mischief. They deserve it. Okay, cool. It does kind of seem like it's cutting a little bit. I don't know though.
TV,
Could
so
just
we
be
can see
YouTube's
who
player.
The real lower tier YouTuber is. Wouldn't that be amazing? Subscribe to Mischief for justice. Never in your wildest dreams did you expect someone like Mischief to have a powerful ally like me. But against scum like you, I'll always try to be there to clean up the streets. It's funny, isn't it? The old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
My nose
While
itches.
I may not like what Griffin Gaming has to say about some of my videos or my Vanguard review, who cares about any of that? This is way more important. YouTube is a platform where we should all be able to hate each other and coexist. You threaten that, Quantum.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's what we should all do. We should all just hate each other and also coexist. That's if you don't like somebody, just don't bother fighting them. It's not worth it.
They smack talk and smear somebody's reputation that they don't like for the moment and move on to the next person. You know who's also big for doing this? Griffin Gaming. There's so many.
That's right, bro.
For some
wait,
reason,
actually,
you decide to go.
wait. I had a video title. Maybe I can look it up and find an archive.
Griffin Gaming. There's so many.
Oh, I don't know if I could find that. I hope somebody archived it. Please, someone who actually steals the videos, please tell me you archived this so I can find this and react to it. Please, pirates, you are my only hope. No. That is a big old no. Welp. The pirates have failed me. Okay, oh well.
That's right, bro.
For some reason, you decide to go after Griffin Gaming too for doing the same thing Mischief did. God knows how many other YouTubers you've attacked in the comments section. The pattern is Quantum will start beef with anyone who talks about him. He'll produce a video, leave it up for a day, and then delete it because he realized what a disaster it is for him.
But for fuck's sake, he pulled his own video. Deleted by user. You tell me what that shit means.
That's what you call ironic.
I got all these fuckers calling me out of my name. I'm a scumbag. I'm this, that, and the third.
You are, bro.
Many gamers that do this toxic shit where they find somebody they want to bully and they think the shit works. It doesn't work.
Like, if you don't want to get quote-unquote bullied, keep your opinions to yourself. Maybe uploading them to a public website is probably not the best idea.
Griffin makes a good point. If you
Big
upload
brain.
something
Good
to
point.
YouTube, anyone can criticize it or talk about it. You posted it
Okay,
to the
actually,
internet.
on this point, I want to do a little challenge. I'm gonna go to Quantum TV. I'm gonna leave a legitimate negative review. And I want to see how fast he takes it down. Out of sheer curiosity. Because
today,
if you look at his comment section, if he has one up, all of them agree with him. Or like this weird cult shit. So out of just sheer curiosity, I want to see. I'm gonna do it one day on stream and time how long it takes him to take it down. Like, I'm not gonna do it now because it obviously be a good bit, but because it's obvious that he takes comments down. I feel like
that's the end of it.
He expects the internet to be nice to him. You did say you were going to look into your options. You did want to take legal action against me. That's also another shtick that people told me about you, like Griffin Gaming. That's what you do. Don't make it like that was clickbait, Chief. You were thinking about it.
Ironically, in his quest to silence all criticism, Quantum TV has invoked the Streisand effect to its maximum potential.
Oof.
Your efforts to hide the truth have only increased people's curiosity about it, to the point where some of the biggest YouTubers and Twitch streamers are aware of your bullshit now too.
Good.
I'll be looking into sharing Quantum's abuse of the copyright system with important people at YouTube, as this is something that can lead to the termination of your channel. And I responded and I said to him, imagine having a take on Elden Ring that's literally so bad that you end up getting banned for it.
That's oof.
That's too fucking bad, isn't it? That is
That's
just
too
too
bad.
fucking bad. Wow.
Review Tech USA was one of the next people to cover Quantum's hot takes.
I'm just going to start off by saying there has been a lot of controversy created by specifically Review Tech USA.
Now, Rich's videos discussed the bad Elden Ring takes, but also highlighted that Quantum TV's been evading a previous ban on YouTube.
Oh.
A ban for hate speech.
Did I mention 6,752 times that he's ban evading?
Objection. How is a previous ban relevant? Objection. Because it's against terms of service. Rich has provided ample evidence of bigoted, hateful, downright disgusting posts from Quantum across his Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube.
This is scary.
Some of this evidence also came from the TV community, which apparently from my DMs is also sick of his shit.
And this is not cancel culture. This is not. This is someone being held accountable for their horrible, horrible actions that they did over and over and over and over again.
Now, Rich isn't going after Quantum's past because of cancel culture, right? This is to further establish the legitimacy of your previous channel's ban, Quantum, and therefore justify a ban for your current one. In a response to a picture of two people kissing in a church, he wrote, "Too bad you weren't a Pulse victim." In reference to the Pulse nightclub shooting, an incident at a gay bar where 47 people were killed. Get this piece of trash off of YouTube.
Isn't it funny when people try to call you a bigot and a homophobe when they're literally exactly what they're trying to accuse you of being? Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing. It's Rich watching you try to paint me as some sort of bigot, as you literally are one.
He put up very, very hateful things towards the LGBTQ community, and I'm not just talking mean words. He actually wished death on them. Wishing death upon someone is another story. I seriously question your sanity, and this is what Quantum TV wrote back. They deserve it. The world is better off without them forcing their lifestyle on it. These are your accounts that you had linked.
Guys, serious question. Look me in the eyes. Am I forcing my lifestyle on any of you by existing and breathing air? No? Okay, moving on.
Linked on your YouTube, but all of a sudden you're not responsible for them? That's not how it works.
Man,
that's not how that
who
goes.
Consistently wishes death upon other people? Does that sound like someone we know?
At the end of the day, go kill yourself, man.
You see, Rich was able to successfully prove a connection between the hateful things you said on Facebook and Twitter and your YouTube account and Discord. What else have you said?
Just had some girl named Lindsay attack me via heterophobic messages spamming homosexual acts. This is my response to all who are heterophobic, and he shows someone LGBT activist attacked in Georgia.
Mark my words, Quantum, all roads lead to one destination: the termination of your current YouTube channel.
Good.
And I will not rest until that is achieved.
He has his internet behind him, by the way.
But the law is catching up. In response, Quantum actually committed another crime of slander. He accused Review Tech USA of being something horrible. I'm not going to say it here. There's absolutely no evidence of this.
I really do not know.
So we can just add that to the list of crimes. So, Quantum, care to explain
That's
these
a really
hateful
good
posts
question.
wishing death upon the LGBT community?
And instead of coming to me like a man, you resorted to being a little bitch about it and doing what you knew would get you views, and you tried to use the gay community against me and weaponize shit. And at the end of the day, Rich, you've got no fucking leg to stand on, and you need to shut the fuck up, okay? The reality is, it is what it is. I got hacked in 2018, and everything you find from 2018 is just that. It's a fucking hack. I don't know you an apology.
Why
I'm not
didn't
fucking
you
sorry for shit I didn't do. That's it.
Delete it. You can delete. Deleting exists.
Mr. TV, would you please read
I
the
love
words
this.
on your channel banner? The #1 brand in honesty. Well, it should say the #1 brand in lies. Take that! If your accounts were hacked and compromised, then why were these horrible offensive things left on your account after you regained control of it? Why is there no history or post we can refer to of you mentioning the hack back in 2018? Unless these accounts were under the hacker's control for the last 4 years. But wait, that's not the case either, because here's a Discord message of you saying you haven't used these accounts in years.
This is all him. They were there. People screen capped him. He deleted the account, and that account, like I said, was linked
that's why I couldn't find
on
it.
his YouTube. So, did the hacker put that Facebook in your YouTube account?
That's why I couldn't find it.
If
He's
you haven't had
deleted
control
it.
of these accounts, then you're telling me the hackers went to your Twitter and Facebook profile accounts and deleted them while Review Tech USA was currently streaming and showing people the awful posts there.
My Twitter was hacked, okay? So all of those posts that you're seeing from 2018 literally have nothing to do with me, unfortunately. There's not really much I can do outside of working for years to try to recover an account.
Hold it! Let's put the common sense cap on, okay? Quantum TV, why would a hacker, if they wanted to disavow you and discredit you and make you look terrible, rush to take down your Twitter and your blog post while I was streaming all the horrible things that were from it? What if they want to keep it up to make you look even worse? There's another key thing you're going to notice here throughout this video. He does
I love
not
his setup, by the way.
condemn the terrible things that supposed hackers put up on his Twitter. He doesn't disavow any of it. He just tries to deflect and say it wasn't my fault, which is very telling.
Why is there a common theme of bigotry and hatred across all these accounts and platforms? Is that just pure coincidence?
Has to be, yeah.
This was you, right? You know it's wrong. That's why you deleted it. You're trying to hide it. Streisand effect. The truth is, Quantum TV really is anti-LGBTQ. He's transphobic, homophobic, racist, and I don't use any of these words lightly. David, fuck you and your hate speech against me, calling me homophobic because I'm anti-gay.
Yeah, I'll let you know what you missed.
Support is all you liberals do. I'm pretty sure being anti-gay is homophobic.
Yeah, no, you hold that right. I'm a
I've never
great
pushed
target
or
for
forced my
Quantum.
sexuality
Let's do
on
it.
the gays. Yet they're legit forcing LGBT into games and movies. I stand against your liberal communist propaganda. Black Panther is racist and only the most hateful blacks like it. Yes, hello? What are the symptoms of brain damage? Okay, yeah, I think this guy definitely has it then.
That came so far out of left field.
You've done yourself in, Quantum.
Oh my
You've done
goodness.
yourself in. Huh? Explain this away, huh? Explain all this shit away.
What's the matter? Huh? Had enough?
And since we're on the topic of racist, remember when you called Lenny Kravitz's daughter a half-breed?
You had Selena Kyle, which is Lenny Kravitz's daughter, like a half-breed, basically.
Or was that the hackers?
Everyone, roll psychic damage. I have taken psychic damage.
Did the hackers, like
Ow.
manipulate the footage and then post it on your YouTube channel, which you then later
I love the
deleted?
dinosaur hands.
Because that seems to be you, and that seems to be your voice. Half-breed is a racial slur, and it's fucked up to call people that. Here's a screenshot of him defending one of his Discord moderators for the liberal use of the word tranny when referring to trans people. This happened like last week. Were these recent Discord messages faked as well? Do you think calling trans people tranny is a hip, cool thing to do to stick it to the man and those liberal communists? Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. I'm here to bury you. Everything Quantum does is for his own self-image. The pattern of behavior, silencing comments, trying to silence people's videos, deleting his own channels, deleting videos he uploaded, trying to prevent people from further downloading the videos. It's like you have never been on the internet. Nobody buys it. Nobody buys it. Quantum will argue that all of this is it's just one big misunderstanding, you know, that everyone is showing his clips and posts out of context. We're removing all the context.
I don't like the...
See, I'm trying to find the context. That's my issue. Because I want to find all the context that I can physically find. Because I don't want to take anything out of context. Because to make a good overview on what is happening, you need context. So, Quantum TV taking down his videos that give us this context only leaves these screen caps that have no context, which is an issue.
The fucking game, it's an endless, pointless death loop, which I've established at multiple points in my review process, which we will be showing in context instead of the out of context shit that all of these YouTubers are running with?
Objection!
You really are intent on burying yourself, aren't you? Your throne of lies is collapsing underneath you. You claim I took your clips out of context, but how can I provide context to my viewers when you delete the videos and threaten me with copyright strikes if I dare provide more context? You see, if anyone were to re-upload those old videos, I'm sure you would go after them too. So you can't ask for us to give more context when you are actively removing our ability to do that. You are a troglodyte. If I can't link people to the videos and I can't show them the full thing of what you said, and trust me, the context of everything he says is made worse. But if I can't do that, then people just have to go off of what I say and what I'm showing them. I don't like that, but that's the situation you put me in. While we're discussing clips out of context,
it really does, yeah.
I will say this for all of you idiots that don't understand, at the end of the day...
But basically, the only thing that you missed is the fact that Quantum TV is complaining about people taking his videos out of context, and yet he deletes his videos, so there is no context.
Hey, go kill yourself, man.
You know, we could sit here and argue all the ways that my video, Mischief, Griffin Gaming, Review Tech USA, Mudahar, anybody else that's covered this, we could sit here and debate on why it's fair use, but we all know that. The only person that doesn't understand this is you, Quantum.
I wouldn't have believed this if I didn't see it for myself, but while you literally sit here sucking on cucumbers in a very provocative way, there's a lot that says about your behavior.
So this is actually a big thing right here, because this got Actman's this is Actman's new issue that he's trying to deal with, because Quantum TV attacked Actman because of this image right here. So remember this image, remember this screen cap, it will come back.
Behavior.
You see, so Quantum consistently references the copyright ID tool he used to false flag people.
That I'm a false copyright flagger because some 16-year-old got picked up on the copyright ID tool, which is YouTube's algorithm. He being a little fuck that likes to take people's video and use them and talk about them and say whatever they want. And I fucking use the tool the way it's supposed to be used. I'm an abuser.
You can use the YouTube algorithm to actually go ahead and copyright people.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you shouldn't. That's the problem.
Like I said, YouTube support advised me that filing a copyright claim against you was the best way to remove the re-uploaded content. So, wait a fucking second.
Objection!
That I can accurately say is a load of bullshit. YouTube will not tell you to file a copyright claim just because a video is re-uploaded. At least not exactly like that. Again, like in the beginning example, if I uploaded an entire TV show to YouTube, YouTube would get that DMCA, because YouTube is a safe harbor website. As soon as they get a copyright claim, they must act on it, or else they lose a lot of those protections. So yeah, they remove your video. That doesn't mean YouTube is going to accurately speak to you through their support channel on a serious legal issue. YouTube will actually straight up want you to talk to a lawyer, because once you file a DMCA, a legally binding DMCA, that's between you, your attorneys, and that's it. You realize following YouTube's support advice on copyright claims to remove re-uploads failed me, and as a result, I'm being labeled as a copyright abuser, right? And then this person says that I cannot answer for you. It's a fucking support agent, okay? Don't believe the support agent, who's probably not even from the country that you're dealing in.
It's probably not paid enough
going to
for
give
that
you
either.
accurate information. Anytime you deal with legal shit, you should be smart enough to know to get a goddamn lawyer.
You blame YouTube support for the false copyright takedown instead of yourself. Somehow, everyone else on YouTube is completely unaware of what copyright is and fair use and the 4 factors of fair use. It's everyone's wrong but you. As if a piece of software built into the YouTube system is somehow responsible for your illegal actions. It's not. But after my encounter with Quantum in the DMs, I was like, this is a man who cannot be reasoned with, who will not change for anyone, and who cannot change. He is still the same hateful, bigoted, racist, transphobic piece of human trash, copyright abuser that he was before. Nothing has changed. He has only been trying to hide all this stuff. Like, you understand, by law, I can counter-sue you if you come after me. I will win, and I will clean you out. You will sell that wedding ring on your finger. You will sell your house and any valuable possessions you have for wasting my fucking time. I'm the act attorney.
Wow.
Of course. I win every case. The laws do not change based on what Quantum TV thinks about them. Quantum, we have evidence of hate speech. We have evidence of you telling people to kill themselves on multiple accounts. We have proof of all of this through your accounts that we can also prove were not hacked. We have evidence of you threatening multiple content creators with false copyright takedowns going against fair use. We have all the proof we need to get your YouTube account terminated, and it's all thanks to you. Give it up, guys. Give it up for this laughingstock clown man out here providing quality entertainment. You see, we've been able to elevate the voices of the people you tried to silence, coerce, and threaten. Hopefully the YouTube community can come together and demand YouTube implement better systems in place so that content creators that abuse this system are much...
So after that, which was a great video, now I hope you have a better understanding of what is happening. Quantum TV attempted to... From what I understand, Quantum TV attempted to basically say, no you. He attempted to play Uno Verse card, and I had the video 2 seconds ago. Why can I not find it? Okay, so this is the more current stuff. Where was it? It is. Oh no. Oh no, the comments are turned off. Oh no.
Hey, I want to apologize to all of my regular fans. Like, truly and sorry. Seriously sorry that you guys have to keep going through this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to skip through this because I don't want to do 30 minutes.
We'll start doing our comparisons and all that other stuff, but we do have to address this one final time. So disregard this video if you're not interested. If you just want to hear what I have to say anyway, then stay through till the end. For everybody else, we're going to talk about the hypocrisy that you guys are putting out there. The first thing I take a major protest to and have a big problem with is this labeling me, saying that I've sent a text message to Actman's mother threatening...
Oh! Right. This is funny that he says that. So, I'm going to let him finish talking. I've
never actually done that a single day in my life. And in fact, it kind of sounds like she's inciting him to do something dangerous or violent or commit some crime with, you know, just don't do something that links back to you. I mean, go ahead and try it, but don't do anything he can link to you. Good luck, hon, he's a nut, kind of thing. Like, it doesn't really sound like she's trying to defuse the situation at all, even though she called me back. She was so threatened, she called me back. And
I forgot. Quantum TV not only found private information on Actman, he straight up called Actman's mom. Like, full on, I'm going to tell your mom. Like they're in, like, kindergarten. Like, he's basically doxed Actman's mom, which is a big no-no, no matter what you do. So, take that in. He, not only did he dox and find the number and all that, but he made a video on it. I think I just scrolled over. Yes. He made a video on it.
The Actman has officially threatened to murder me. You heard that correctly. He has threatened to take my very life. He deliberately lied so that he could come up with an excuse to threaten to murder.
I'm gonna go through these two videos real quick, but I personally see an issue, because if you go out of your way to find somebody's number that you do not know to harass them, there is something wrong with you. Okay, where was the... I just saw it. That was a small yawn. My god. Editor me. Either cut this out or make it entertaining. Thank you. So this?
And
Yes.
magically, Actman was so threatened on the 23rd of April, and that video where I show the timestamp, and literally, like, all this is timestamped.
Oh, wait, does
you
he
can hear
link
the surveillance footage of what I said, and then you can
he
also
doesn't
see
even
the
have a
outgoing call on the 23rd.
He doesn't have a description. This annoys me. There's nothing here.
And then magically that day on the 23rd, the Actman says, I'm moving on. It wasn't until my Power of an Apology video came out where I mentioned that I contacted his mother, where I guess he got embarrassed and upset.
Oh. Oh, wait, so this is... Okay, wait. Is that video still up? Okay, it would be... about here, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing that video. He probably took that one down too. Alright, well, if we're going to do this in order, this would technically be the next one.
The Actman has officially threatened to murder me. You heard that correctly. He has threatened to take my very life. He deliberately lied so that he could come up with an excuse to threaten to murder me. Let's read his lie of a tweet. We'll put it up on the screen. Sit back and just read the trash he wrote, okay? I can confirm Quantum TV is threatening me and my family with doxing and violence. News to me. Even reached out to my mother saying we wouldn't want our families to get hurt or involved in this. Also news that I said that on the phone call. We'll get to it. Very, very new information here, but okay. I wish I was fucking joking. If we see you, Quantum, we shoot on sight. I'll say that again. If we see you, we shoot on sight. So I could just be like walking out of my home, and if you're there, you shoot? Where are the contacts for this? But of course, people on his own Twitter realized how bad the statement was, and he probably shouldn't have said that last part, right? And so then he amends it. Oh, crazy people, man. If you show up at my property, you'll hit the ground dead. You'll be dead if you do anything. Trying to really cover his tracks, realizing the gravity of the threat he just made. He made an on-site murder claim that he's absolutely
not understand.
Now, here's the problem with that. Actman is not some small guy. The Actman is somebody with 1.3 million subscribers on an international level. Anyone from all around the world has access to his content. And he has fans even in the state where I live.
Sorry, can we circle back to the part of the fact that you called his mother and legitimately can actually dox them, which is a issue. I don't think you are seeing the issue here. Quant, you are not here. We'll talk. Come here. The issue is not him threatening to kill you in a metaphor. The issue is you have doxed him. You have basically said you have his mother's phone number. That's the issue here. Not the fact that there was a metaphor used that involved unaliving somebody. That's not the issue. There's a disconnect here that you need to get over.
So much, even if it's not him doing it directly, he can absolutely and has motivated some absolutely violent people to agree with his logic here. You see, he's literally incited a mob. He's basically on Twitter, not even basically, word for word, says, Act Bros Unite for honor of Act Mother. That sounds like a dying terroristic call you'd shout out before you do something fucked up, okay? I don't know what the hell that's all about.
I'm just gonna call you O2.
But that's some weird language going on there. The other thing that I find very, very strange is all of the gun emojis and memes.
Okay.
And people right down to talking specifics as to what kind of gun the Actman needs to use on me. we'll say is
We're going to skip that.
that's 11:32 his time. Now, none of this is relevant if you don't know what's going on. He reaches out via Discord, supposedly willing to have a conversation. When that conversation didn't get the result that he was looking for, he then basically plastered, "Hey, I'm just here to let you know the ramifications."
Yeah,
really
it's not that I
like
can't.
some
I just
big
choose
hot
not
shot
to.
That can really do a whole lot. And in the end, it's really just ego. I was just trying to let you know the ramifications. I'll clean your clock. You better be prepared to sell that red wedding ring on your fucking finger. Your house, your car, your keys, your kids. It's gloating. It's this thing that he's doing when really...
You want to talk about ego, anyway.
We're just trying to have a conversation. And
I want to see this conversation. Do you have it?
What's really annoying is past that. Once we try to reach out to him and it goes sideways, I still reach out to him again. Now, I'm trying to find Actman. So what would you do as a human being if you're trying to find somebody who is hiding behind a stage name, TheActman? Well, you're going to look into them. It's not real hard to find him at all. You can Google him right now and you can get all of the same information I did. It's not hard, okay? There's no law being broken, and everything I found on him was public record at that point, okay? So once you have
was his mother's phone number public record? Because I don't think it is.
Record.
Just saying.
I literally called the first number associated with his legal name. The first number I called was disconnected. Well, that's not going to work. I need to contact him. He's doing a lot here. His fans are attacking me. They're destroying my website. They're destroying my comment section, all because of his claims here, okay? And maybe he doesn't understand what it's progressed into, right? The kind of monetary loss in the real world that it even has led to, and some other things. He probably doesn't know. Give him the benefit of the doubt,
Oh,
right?
thank you.
Nobody's trying to hurt anybody on YouTube, of course. Surely that's not his goal here, right? So I thought. So let's play a game. How many times did I actively ask his mother to pass me off to him? Because truth be told, I never wanted to talk to her in the first place. The entire reason of the call...
I don't know. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me, please. I want to know. How many times?
Things, right? To settle differences
I wish to know.
And move on with our content, right? How many times, honestly, ask yourself, play the recording back, turn up your headphones if you got to, okay, so you can hear the audio. How many times did I ask for her to transfer me to him?
Oh, fucking, I hit the wrong button. I apologize.
Reaching out to him.
Try that again.
To try to get a hold of him, to try to resolve things, right? To settle difference. How many times did I... You can hear the audio.
Okay. Pay attention before attention pay you? No, I don't, sorry. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually have to turn this up because I can't bloody hear anything. I still can't hear anything.
So, I'm trying to avoid any kind of litigation or lawsuit by talking it down. So, is there any way I can get in contact with him? Public record.
I can't hear anything from the mom, which is upsetting.
Well, the issue is what your son is essentially sending a bunch of people after my business, which is I'm a YouTuber in the same respect, but he's making threats of being able to cancel.
No, I don't have one. Sorry.
Posts that he's getting from people, none of which are true, which YouTube will be able to ascertain, but these are now becoming live complaints. And I want to be able to, I guess, talk to him and kind of mediate this out so that we don't have to go to court. Because the damages that he's causing are quite substantial in monetary value. My YouTubes are about finished.
No, please stop asking for one.
Piracy isn't a victimless crime, as we know. I mean, by any means, if he's available to talk, or you're the guardian for him, I'd imagine, I can send over a cease and desist letter from my lawyer. I mean, this is to the point where it's...
No, I'm not gonna do anything. Pass. Sorry. Please stop asking. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if you can talk to him, because listen. I'm not devoid of reason, okay? I understand that we all have families, and we all have opinions about things online, and that can be frustrating sometimes. He's under the misassumption that, A, I was trying to...
The answer is yes. No, I fully agree that they are a troll, and I am about to ban them if they do not stop.
Options to stop him from taking my content. That's really all this is about. I did a video game review, disagreed with it. His friends gave him my content, and they're basically sharing it all over the internet, making fun of my face and my image, and lying about my results of my professional work, and it's getting to the point where it's affecting me on a monetary level.
How long does this? Okay.
It's something that's not... I want to limit the amount of information that we're giving out. To be honest here, your son is causing a lot of damages to my brand, to my reputation. Frankly, I really don't want to confirm on a phone call, which may or may not be recorded. I have no idea who I am or what my intentions are. The one I'm calling from.
Okay, kind of go with Quantum's question of how many times do I ask to talk to Actman. The answer is once. He asked once. That entire conversation, he asked one time. So I don't use word ban. What happens if you use ban words? Basically, it won't show up until I approve it. Or Nightbot will delete all your messages, one of the two. Oh, wait, if you use word banned, I don't know, I don't have a punishment for that. I missaid that.
Leave me alone. A string of stuff. You can just go ahead and ask them. Now again, it's understandable that they think that they understand some things, but the level he's taking it to is a bit extreme. And that's why I'm going times and the current status of the world. You understand what I mean?
I'd be very upset.
We all have families and stuff we're trying to accomplish. So I'm not trying to derail anybody's livelihood with something that could easily be talked out with this guy. So I couldn't call him.
That many people deserve that. You see something that's out. Everyone
well
is extremely easily fooled by rumors, and I'm not impervious.
I'll figure out something.
See something that's outlandish and crazy, you might believe it. So I'm gonna give everyone here maybe the benefit of the doubt. Not that many people deserve that, especially since no one has been fair about this entire situation. But let's
have we, guys? I'm gonna ask a question here. Since we are looking at both sides of this, and I myself am leaning more towards Actman as non-biased as I physically can be. Are we being unfair at looking at both sides of this argument? Because I believe most people are doing a similar thing. I'm looking at... Is my audio echoing? My audio shouldn't be echoing. I'm gonna be very upset if my audio happened to be echoing this entire time.
just give you an olive branch and pretend you honestly didn't know any of this. Let's also then pretend that you didn't hear me in my public statement video, which is still live on this channel, disavow my hacked tweets.
Let's go look at that. Good, you still have it on your channel. Let's go look at that. Let's go because I've gotten. Oh, he does still have this.
What's going on, everybody?
This was
Welcome to
the
Quantum TV
video I was
Podcast.
thinking.
So today we're going to talk about some things I've learned. Oh yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This last month has been very entertaining, to say the least. I've learned quite a few things. For example, I've learned if you wake up on a Thursday afternoon, just, roll out of bed after using a bunch of slurs on Twitter, you can just hop online and apologize and everything goes away. Because you have a bright future ahead of you, or maybe you were a kid that is just having a bad day, and everybody's gonna forgive you over it. Because that's people. But then, of course, don't look into that. I apologize, damn it. Let it go. I owned it. It goes away, right? That typical, I have a bright future mentality. I'm a good kid on the junior varsity team. Don't arrest me kind of mentality, right? No line is too far to cross. Enter TheActMan. A whole bunch of shit he says on Twitter. I can't post any of it. That's how bad it is.
Oh. Okay. So, okay, guys. So, taking Quantum TV at his word and saying that Actman's Twitter is bad. Let's see here. Actman Twitter. Do. Let's see if I can't find anything. I do not care. Let me see if I can't find anything bad. Let me scroll back a little bit. Let me scroll back to... How far back can I go? Okay, this was the 7th. This was a couple of days ago. Let me go back to, let's see, this was done April. Let me go back, let me go back to April. Let me go back to about when this came out. Let's see if we find anything bad here. Please stop asking me to sign up. I love that. That's cool. It's Twitch and playing games. Elden Ring. Halo. I'm not seeing anything bad. I mean, if there is something bad, you guys can, show it to me. Screenshot it or something. Ooh, it's a plushie giveaway. And apparently he died. Okay. But I didn't see anything bad.
Right? Gets on camera, owns the shit. Don't mention it, though, because if you mention it, those are old tweets. Bro, these fuckers literally use the old tweet excuse after owning their shit. And wants everybody to say, well, at least he apologized. At least he owned it.
Can you tell me what the tweet is?
Unlike me, bro. Are you deaf, my guys? Are you hard of hearing? Vision I've ever reviewed, showing every single flaw without sponsors or without selling out and just telling you everything is awesome, right? And so people who appreciate the truth love what I do. And they've named this channel the #1 brand in honesty. That's not a self-given name, right? But you wouldn't know any of that because you're not following the channel.
This is the face of sheer disappointment in a human being.
Why didn't you delete the tweets? Yes, because as I'm falling ill from injuries, from degenerative nerve damage, right? You wouldn't know anything about that chapter in Quantum TV. You weren't watching along those lines, right? You weren't there for that saga. My OG guys, those people who've been with me day one, you guys know about that. You know how I've been struggling to get good on camera to rehabilitate my physical being, right? I've went to rehab. At one point, we were looking into surgery options. We were doing everything we could. So
okay.
Today we're gonna kick things off.
Let's see. See about how far back. How far back does this channel go? Out of just curiosity. I actually, what am I doing? I can just look it up later. Nope, go all the way back, please. Let's go back to the good stuff. Go back to the sauce. Thank you. Okay, but let's go back over to Actman. I thought he had... There's another video here earlier, wasn't there? Okay, well, the long and the short of it, of what happened is, you know that screen cap that... You know that screen cap that I told you about earlier? The one that, you know, you need to remember, the one with Quantum TV and a pickle? Because he was making fun of, Actually, let's finish watching these two videos.
Over the last
see his
few
side
months,
of
I've
it,
been getting
and then I'll show you what
slandered
happened.
and maliciously attacked by the audience of Review Tech USA, TheActMan, Mischief, and a few other YouTubers who wanted to run with the line, Quantum TV is a copyright abuser. They have really been playing heavy into that, and today, YouTube has vindicated Quantum TV. Now, they won't come out and directly say that they were wrong and they completely created this slander campaign because they didn't like being told no. But that's exactly what happened, and I'm glad that YouTube finally did the right thing for once. And if we read what YouTube says directly, the most important thing is, after reviewing additional YouTube links that you sent us, our specialist team did not find any violations of our community guidelines standards. So basically, all that talk of all those other things that you claim that I've done, you're wrong. Remember when I told you all in the beginning, watch YouTube tell you what I already know? There's a reason I've been so confident this entire time, and it's because I genuinely have proof that I, A, was hacked, B, did disavow those tweets, and
you
also,
didn't disavow them, you
in addition to that,
deflected them.
I don't think you guys know this, YouTube doesn't mediate for off-platform stuff, so if you have a problem with me, you need to take it up with, like, Reddit, Discord, they can't be responsible for what happens on other people's platform, right? That also is a thing. But in addition to that, like, there's so much proof on my end that I refused to show you all because I knew how you would take it. And I tested you all. I put out a little bit of truth.
Sorry. There's so much proof that I didn't show you. You gotta believe me. I just didn't show you it. I was testing you. Is that the bet? Do you really? I have questions. I have many questions. None of them are good.
Here and there, I released a phone call. Me talking to the Actman, being sweet as pumpkin pie.
You weren't talking to the Actman. You're talking to his mom the entire time.
Hi to the mother, calling her ma'am, saying, "Would you please put me in contact with him? I mean no malice." I was genuinely trying to work things out. And you know what they did? They twisted it and said, veiled threats of violence and doxing, and I can confirm Quantum is threatening my mother. I would love to know what threats I made specifically, number one. And number two, if you genuinely felt like I was threatening you, why didn't you call the police? Why aren't the police involved? I've challenged you multiple times to call the police, and you haven't because you lied, because you were embarrassed that I called your mother. Now, some people might be watching and being like, why'd you even call this mother in the first place? This is a dispute between two men. If you saw other videos I've uploaded, I was receiving all kinds of death threats, black people hanging from trees off of nooses, and a litany of racist crap because of his videos, and they were all in the name of Actman.
What?
Now, I tried to reach out to him because surely no person can be this depraved. He surely doesn't know his audience is doing this, but he does know. Because upon finding that out, not only did him and Mischief just kind of allude to the fact that, oh, he could be sending this to himself with their attitudes and their behavior, but it's just kind of like twisting everything even further, which let me know that no matter what I said, this was going to constantly turn into paint him as the bad guy. So I didn't even try. If you're going to constantly say whatever you want, I know the truth, and when an unbiased party steps in, I know justice would be done. And that's exactly what happened here. Let me tell you what YouTube said.
Yeah, please. This is what I'm here for.
Regarding your claims of abusive takedown requests, I can also confirm our copyright team reviewed all the details you provided and determined that there were no violations. So, all that smoke that Mischief pumped up every single one of you guys' asses, talking about Quantum's a copyright abuser, YouTube in writing told you that you're wrong, and there was in fact no violation. They go on to say the copyright submissions made by the other creator were valid, and though they may have been rejected, they were a fair request for review. In line with our copyright policy when...
Wait. Sorry, hold on. No, I have to read that. So, obviously, and appreciate the patience of our special team conducted thorough searching content. As thoroughly reviewing, the team did not find any copyright. Regarding the claims of the abusive takedown request, can also confirm that our copyright team... Abusive takedown request, I can also confirm that our copyright team reviewed all the details you provided and determined that there are no violations. Its copyright submissions made by the other creator were valid, and though they may have been rejected, they were considered a fair request for review. In line with the copyright policy, whenever a copyright submission is accepted, we give an affected party a chance to submit a counter notification. I understand that if this is not the outcome you're looking for, but I want to reiterate that our specialist team investigated the claims that you shared, and our decision stands. If you would like to schedule a phone call to share the additional feedback with the experience on YouTube, then please let me know, but our note a phone call can discuss will not change the decision outlined above.
Whenever a copyright submission is accepted, we give the affected party a chance to own guidelines and throw the most part in this response on Twitter where he goes, I'm going to use YouTube's own guidelines and throw the book at them. I did my homework, and there can be no misinterpretation of the facts. He has to be banned, otherwise this sets a terrifying precedent. A terrifying
The president's
precedent
been there.
that you can't just snap your fingers, point YouTube in the direction of somebody you want to destroy, and they, what, oblige? They give you your fake cancel culture? They give in
It's
to...
not cancel culture if you are legitimately a terrible person.
all about my tech stuff because I genuinely don't care. You can say what you want. It's your freedom of speech on the platform. But also, I didn't do anything and I know I'm good, so I'm confident in just making my videos and doing what I do with my community. Now, again, I don't know you guys from Adam. You guys don't know me from Adam, so please stop pretending to know me and know what I'm all about. Like, you know, this bullshit you did where you said I threatened your mother with doxing and violence, that was malicious as shit. I released that phone call. A, if I wanted to threaten your mother, I damn sure wouldn't call for my real number. I wouldn't have been polite and asked her to put me in contact with you. She wouldn't have called me back. There would have been a lot more happening. A phone call, some crazy shit, and they can't get in contact. And again, like I said, your number was the first public number listed, and I tried to reach you. It was disconnected, so I called your mother. If I really wanted to dox your mother, it would have been very easy, because as you know, I have her number. Where have you seen that pop up in any one of my videos or on any one of my posts? Nowhere.
The fact that you still have it is, I feel like, maybe an issue.
Where have you seen her name pop up? Nowhere. Like, I'm not that kind of person, right? And even in the video where I released the surveillance footage of you, I literally, like, or the surveillance call, I literally, like, bleeped out your name, your legal name, to protect your identity, because, like, I'm not after doxing anybody. But again, this is the stuff that goes overlooked. Just like in my public statement video how I disavowed those tweets you guys dug up, which let's kind of touch on. The only reason you dug them up is because you wanted to reach in your back pocket and come hit me with something so terrible and so awful that I couldn't come back from. You were trying to find something awful about me, not realizing I'm legitimately the victim of both identity theft and I'm the victim of being hacked on multiple accounts.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. And you were not hacked, because you could still easily go and delete those. Okay, last one.
So, because the act boy is too stupid, and yes, I said boy, not a man, because this is boy behavior, is too stupid to understand what he's looking at. I'm a copyright abuser by his logic. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this title that we're under, this is copyright abuse. This is what 49 minutes in your video you're bitching about. And you even put an arrow to the link to the video. Let me explain the form you're looking at, since I mean, it's amazing that the master of copyright, judge, jury, and executioner, someone bold enough to say I'm a copyright abuser, doesn't know what an off-platform copyright takedown request form looks like. Okay, so my video is not from YouTube. It is on my hard drive because I deleted the video off of my channel. The title of the video is Elden Ring. That is what was filed with copyright.gov. There is no link to the video because it no longer exists on YouTube because I deleted it. So where it appears in your content, those timestamps show up because it's still on the platform on your channel.
Okay, wait, but this was here when this first started. The link wasn't there when this first started. So there's some flaws in that logic there, my friend.
However, where it appears in my source is not on YouTube, therefore there can be no timestamp. I don't have it up on a website anywhere, so there is no timestamp. It's on a hard drive. Now then, since that's the case, how then are you arriving at this is copyright abuse? And then running with you're committing the penalty of perjury thing? Because you don't understand that YouTube gives multiple options for creators to remove content? This is the problem when you've never filed copyright and you don't understand all the ways you can claim content. I don't profess to be a genius of copyright law, but I understand the basics of my rights as a creator. And
doesn't Actman have a law degree? Like a legitimate law degree? Like he went to school to get a law degree?
You don't, and that's kind of scary given you do have an audience. You maybe should at least try to copyright one of your videos to understand how it works. Usually, if you don't pay $800, you're not going to get your copyright registration number expedited. I didn't do that because I'm not in litigation and all that crap, so I just let them take their time.
Okay, but if... What? Sorry, no, my brain is not processing what he just said. Like, at all.
Almost a year. That is why I don't have my copyright registration number to provide to Google, and that's why your video is still active right now. You're welcome. I mean, if you only knew how things really worked in the real world, kid. This whole, like, dogpiling on a smaller creator thing, using fake information to try to terminate them doesn't...
Actually, this is a good point. Are we going to talk about the fact that Actman is getting targeted by YouTube itself over this, and do you agree what YouTube is doing to the Actman? If anybody tried to use this large influence to destroy me based on false accusations verified by YouTube as false claims, frankly, I hope YouTube throws the book at him. But, okay. So, this is the same man that said that he didn't want to put anybody's livelihoods at risk. Correct? And he's saying that he is fine, he is okay with YouTube completely taking monetization out of his channel, completely ruining his likelihood of making money on YouTube again. There's something wrong with that.
Work when they can provide proof that you are wrong. Let this be an example of just one of the ways in this hour-long video, damn near, that you are wrong. You literally went on this tirade, this tantrum, calling YouTube all but lazy, incompetent fools because you didn't get your termination request of another creator. This is ridiculous considering 90% of everything in your video is malicious as shit. The other half is just incompetent. Just your pure incompetence. I mean, you literally have manufactured Reddit posts from ROLED Gaming. I'm sure they're laughing it up right now that you're even using that. You've got false information coming out of fucking Ninjishin and Keep It Trashy Tech, literally laughing it up right now, I'm sure, as this video continues to make its rounds, as they went on Review Tech USA to try to slander my settings, because they're threatened by the amount of people that actually love what I do and are moved by how everything feels like they're watching a brand new TV again when they watch my settings. You're upset by that, and they're upset by that. I get it. You're going to every dissenter of Quantum TV, and you're trying so hard to get me taken. Then I don't know what to tell you, because they looked into everything you, Stephen King, compiled, to every call of action that you had all your boys gang up on me with and send to YouTube, and it turned up that I didn't do anything, and that answer wasn't good enough for you, and so now you're, of course, copping out, and you're saying it's a dark day at YouTube, and you're crapping all over them because they didn't terminate me like you wanted. You thought you had more power than you did. Accept your loss and move on.
No, I'm taking psychic damage.
And frankly, I think it speaks to a positive message that larger creators can't just terminate a smaller creator because they don't like them and they have a disagreement.
Okay. Oh, right, there was spam bots. I'm fine now. They've been dealt with.
Agreement with them over hot takes of a video game where it led to a DMCA claim that was fair because they don't understand the form. And so now you're going to call me a copyright abuser, and then now you're going to try to call me out of my name in every other context you could think of. And at the end of the day, you're still wrong. YouTube still put it in writing that you're wrong, and it's time to let it go. Like I said, though, if they couldn't convince you, there's no way I can. But it doesn't get any more definitive than them telling you you're wrong, and your decision or their call or phone call with you isn't going to change their decision. The decision stands. So, I mean, take it or leave it, but it is what it is, man. I say make fun content.
Okay. I think because Actman had to, I guess, had to take down that video that he had about talking about this. I think that's everything that has came down. Because after all this, after all the evidence that we have seen from Actman, from Quantum TV himself, YouTube decided to stand with Quantum and demonetize Actman completely. Even though, like, from somebody who had no idea what was going on, except for, like, I maybe watched one of Charlie's videos and that's it. Looking at this entire thing more worries me than anything else, because there was a content creator who saw somebody else use their content and decided, I don't like what they're saying about me. I'm going to copyright claim them. Even though it is a false copyright because it falls under fair use. And YouTube siding with the false copyright. And not only that, attacking pretty much anyone who talks about this. Because from what I have seen, a couple of other channels have been not demonetized, but I am streaming, love. I'll call you after this. I'm almost done. But their videos have been taken down by YouTube that talk about this. So yeah. I'm gonna go through this stream whenever I go to edit and make this an actual video for my Jaded Reading channel. But I think I'm done talking about this. So I think I'm going to go raid somebody. Who am I gonna raid? I don't know. I knew, actually.
Good. Go, go, go! Ah.
Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea who I am going to raid. So I actually just may go to bed. Yeah. Expect a video next couple weeks about this. I don't know how to end this. Again, I've never done content like this before. This is new. I kind of like it. Yeah. See ya, I guess. Goodbye.